On Monday evening, Eric Trump appeared on Sean Hannity's program on Fox News to talk about those horrible investigations into his family and his business taking place in New York. And Eric came across as panicked and, of course, as whiny as ever. So take a look at Eric Trump's argument as to why that investigation should not be allowed to move forward. Here it is.
Sean, she said literally on video, and we have dozens of videos, but I'm going to go into office every single day. I'm going to sue Trump, and then I'm going to go home. Meaning she ran on the campaign promise of suing my father because she didn't believe in his political party, because she didn't like us, because the people in Washington, D.C. told her to do that. It violates the Constitution. It's unethical. It's wrong. And you don't need to take it from me. I mean, listen to the dozens of videos where I'm going to get him. I'm going to get his children. I'm going to take him down. He's going to know my name personally. He's going to know Tish James. I'm going to follow his money. I'm going to follow. That's not. This is what you would expect from Russia. This is what you would expect from Venezuela. This is third-rate stuff. And
it's unconstitutional, and people in Washington told her she has to do this, even though she didn't start the investigation, dumbass. That started with the New York District Attorney's Office. And due to the evidence that was being turned up, the Attorney General, Letitia James, decided to get involved because it was a very serious matter. And of course, now we have allegations coming from all over the state of New York, which also would warrant the AG getting involved and not just district attorneys, that you may have been engaged in some kind of property inflation / value deflation in order to either scam the banks or scam the tax authorities. Of course, that's all alleged. Nothing's been proven yet. Nobody's been charged with any of that. But there are allegations now from all across the state of New York that that is in fact what the Trump administration was doing. And as for your constitutional argument here, like this is unconstitutional to investigate somebody for potential crimes, oh man, I'm sure literally everyone in prison would love to use that argument too. Like, wait a minute, you can't prosecute me for shooting this guy. It's unconstitutional to launch an investigation. And here's what it is, just in case anybody's wondering why the Trump family continues to try to say this is unconstitutional. According to a filing from Donald Trump Sr. himself, the investigation is attempting to rob him of, quote, life, liberty, or property without due process of law. That's what this is. And actually, that wasn't in a filing. That's just what the family's trying to claim. I'm sorry, I messed that up. But yeah, life, liberty, and property. And you can't investigate somebody because those are our constitutional rights. No, you see, crime is illegal, Eric. That's also in the Constitution. You know, the due process of law. And by the way, you're getting due process. I don't know what you're saying when we're not getting due process. You are. You haven't been charged with anything, bro. But you're freaking out as if you think you might be. And that's what I love the most about this. That's what's really at the heart of this. Eric Trump, right there in that clip you just witnessed, is panicked. And he's panicked because he understands the walls are likely closing in on him and his family and his business. This investigation, based on documents that are already publicly available, is most likely going to bear some kind of fruit. Whether it results in criminal charges or not, that's going to remain to be seen. But at least on the civil side, because there is also a civil investigation that could result in a massive lawsuit and judgment against the Trump organization, that one to me already seems like a slam dunk. Because there are documents showing that they valued the property at this for the banks to secure loans, but then they valued it much lower for the tax authorities. There's actually records of that already in Westchester, and it's very easy for them to look up. So on the civil side, yeah, you're going to get hit with something. That's pretty much a guarantee at this point. On the criminal side, you got to have the intent, that the intent was to defraud these individuals, not that it was, some glaring oversight in accounting, maybe. But it's all constitutional. Breaking the law is not legal just because you say the Constitution gives you a right to life, liberty, and property. No, that's not how this works. If it were, Nobody in this country would be able to be arrested. Police would just go out of business, I guess. Anytime they pull you over for speeding, you say, hey, you're depriving me of my property, which is my money, so see ya, I'm doing 90 on the interstate now. This is idiotic. And it's idiotic because they don't have a legal leg to stand on and because they're getting desperate. And as I always say, and I'm always proven right about this, buckle up, folks, because the more those walls close in, the dumber the arguments from the Trump family and their lawyers are going to become.